people of the internet, you are watching The Wandering Willow. Today, I literally almost died climbing rocks to get to this spot. I was climbing up these rocks, and I was like, dang, it looks kind of okay, you know, like, there's, like, some bushes, but, like, I can climb over the bushes, no problem. The bushes in question, ow, 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 fuck, ow, were literally made of thorns. You see this behind me? This bush that I don't even want to touch? Yeah, so I climbed a bunch of thorn bushes to get to this spot. How am I getting down? I don't fucking know. Anyways, let's get into the videos. I know you've heard 12 million thousand rants about AI, but it's my turn to talk. Before we get into that part, I'll put a timestamp right here so that you can, like, skip my whole rant that you probably are not at all interested in, to, like, the actual, like, talking about the topic part. So today, I went to school, and my teacher's grandfather died. So she came to school, like, really late. So we had, like, a bunch of, like, our whole schedule was kind of messed up a little bit. And it was weird because, like, yesterday we had such, like, an awesome day with my teacher. Like, we went out for ice cream as a class, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, and then after school yesterday, I went and I saw this kid's puppies. This kid has 2 dogs, and they had, like, a bunch of freaking puppies, and it was so adorable. Oh my god, it's so hot, but I'm wearing a sweater because I don't want to get mosquito bites. And then today, it was, like, weird because the teacher, like, her grandfather was dead, and, like, yesterday was, like, such a chill, awesome day. And now it was, like, and today was just, like, not that, and it's weird to go from, like, a really nice day to, like, kind of a shit day, you know? Then I went home, and Loki had a bit of a mental breakdown. Not Loki, like, high-key had a mental breakdown. Maybe not a mental breakdown, but definitely, like, freaking out. Just, like, not a fun time. And I had, like, zero motivation to do any of my work. And then I was like, listen, do one thing. So I did one thing, and then I was like, great, I'm gonna go outside and bring my whole ass laptop to the outdoors and record a video. So that's what I'm here doing today. And then today, me and my friend did some mega loser activities at recess. Basically, okay, what I'm known for at school is the kid who lives really far away from the school, because I live the farthest away from the school. I'm known as the kid who has, like, a bajillion lighters and likes to burn shit all the time. And I'm known as, the kid who all the teachers love, and, like, if they need something, they're like, yo, the teacher won't listen to me because I'm an emotional teenager, so just you say the thing. So I'm kind of like that kind of person. High school reputation is weird, especially when you go to, like, a really not neurotypical, interesting high school. But anyways, back to the loser activities. So anyways, as I said, I like to burn shit. I have actually on me right now, I have 3 lighters, I believe. Yup, 3. I have 2 mini ones. These are my 2 mini ones. We got this one, and we got this green one, and then we got this big pink one. Not big, just, like, regular sized. Yeah. I don't know, I just really like fire. I really like collecting lighters, so I have that. So we were at recess, and then I was like, I really want to burn some stuff. And I was like, I'm going to go to the side of the school and burn some stuff. So my friend was like, yo, I want to come with you too. So what I did was I took a rolled up piece of paper, just from, like, a blank printing paper, and I rolled it up so it looked like a really realistic cigarette, and then I lit it on fire and, like, held it like it was a cigarette. I didn't do anything with it because obviously that's like what's the point? It's just burning paper. And we took turns holding it, and we were like, yo, we feel so cool. Should I do a demonstration as I talk? Now that I ranted about my day, here's the deal. I am going to be a legal adult in a year. I recently had my 17th birthday. I don't know what I want to do as a career, as most, like, I know that's normal, right? Most people don't know what they want to do. It kind of scares me, you know, especially, like, I feel like I talked about this in a video before. I think I made a whole video on this, actually, about, like, what the hell is autistic adulthood even supposed to look like, and, like, conventional lifestyles don't sound appealing to me at all. Listen, I know everyone has heard, like, 5 million rants about AI, but I think as a teenager growing up, and with the world rapidly changing because of AI, like generative AI, it kind of freaks me out, you know, like, it doesn't make me super hopeful for the future, you know, because I think of all these jobs and I'm like, damn, like, jobs that I would be interested in doing. Like, I thought of being an editor for a while for people, because, like, that's, you know, pattern recognition, you get paid to do cool stuff, read people's stuff, whatever. But now AI is totally going to take over that. And there's so many jobs, and I'm like, they're going to start not being jobs because of AI. And that's so terrifying to me. Because I don't want to go and spend fucking like 2, 3, 4, 5, however fucking many years trying to study to do a job for my job to just be taken by a fucking machine. And I feel like no one's understanding or sympathizing in any fucking capacity. Everyone's just like, yeah, like this is what people did when the internet was coming out. And I'm like, it's different though. They're like, no, it's really not. And I'm like, yes, it fucking is. Because the changes that are happening so fast, too fast for us to even like comprehend. And they're impacting like literally everything. And I understand that when Google came out and the internet came out, lots of people's jobs were taken. But I'm sorry, it feels different. It feels different because it's just in these 3 years alone, of generative AI becoming public to accessible to everyone or whatever you want to call it. It has become so believable and so lifelike and so it's ridiculous, man, and it scares me for the future. I think to myself, what do I even want to do as a job, and what do I want to do as a job that's not going to be taken by a machine? Okay, let's take a second this is my hella fake, way too thick fake cigarette. It's literally lined paper. YouTube, this is lined paper. Look at that. It looks pretty realistic, nah? The one I made at school was way more believable, but this is what we're gonna have to make do with. Oh, I'm getting ash all over my fucking computer. Hold up, I want to roll it better. There we go. I have ash and bugs all over my computer. This is delightful. This is really fucking distracting. This is making me feel cool, but it's also making me feel nervous. So, who else we should put this out? If the wind could just go like that, I'd be fine. But it keeps on blowing in my face, and I'm getting nervous that I'm gonna smell like bonfire that I didn't have, which is sus. Let's try to blow on it. Willow does dumb things 101. The fuck? Ew. I'm gonna inhale a piece of fucking ash. Ew. Ew, why the hell did I do that? It's gonna be a nightmare to fucking edit. Anyways, I understand that things develop and things happen, and the future's gonna happen whether we like it or not. But I feel incredibly scared and incredibly invalidated anytime I mention any sort of issue that I see with generative AI, whether that be in the workspace, creatively, whatever. And the adults in my life are just so dismissive and so no, it's fine, it's just the future, and they're like, this is great, this is the greatest thing, and it's such an amazing creation, and I'm just it scares me that people are failing to see the flaws, and I feel a little crazy. I'm not gonna say I hate AI, because I can't, there are pros to it, it can detect cancer so much more accurately than a doctor who's trained to do this. It's great at pattern recognition, there's so many things, it can save lives. It's just scary, what kind of future am I gonna live in? Because I grew up with a lot of crap, and then also a lot of world crap, COVID, fucking war, where I live. Just a lot of things. And it doesn't give me a lot of hope for the future, how the world is going. Overall, with AI and employment, employment already scares me so bad. Autistic people really struggle with employment in general, and so that's another thing that I'm aware of, obviously I'm not gonna how do you say that in English? Limit myself, but I'm just being aware of the things that I'm working with here, because of my circumstances. This was an adventure. I climbed some rocks. I got poked by these pokey ass scary plants, and I inhaled some fucking burnt paper. So all in all, was a good side quest. I hope you enjoyed, and if you sticked around to the end, I'm very proud of you for enduring this abomination of a video. I hope you have a beautiful day, and pray for my safety getting down this hill. Bye, suckers.